right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this dog. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Looked me in my eye and they said, we got this, Jameis. And I said, are you strong? They said, I'm strong if you strong. And I said, we strong then. After
James goes inside the flush and the foul.
And going back to Caruso, Mike, after that.
Hit in the air to center field. And
Yep. We are back. We are live in 5 seconds, that is.
What's up, man? I'm on here.
I know you was handling stuff in the background. I want to make sure you were good. I had to make sure you were good, Ocho, in the background. You know what I mean? I had to make sure you were good. What's good, y'all, man? It's another episode of the new GFTS. It's your boy Earl now.
It's your boy Big Dale.
It's your boy Big Mike in here. What's happening, folks?
It's Dominican Dundada, Christian mi gente, que lo que? What's happening?
We Gucci, man.
Cooler, man.
We Gucci, man.
Cool. Hey, Mike, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Antonio Brown said, "Grandma, I'm free." Did you feel him?
Hold on, wait, say that again.
When Antonio Brown said, "Grandma, I'm free," did you feel him?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, Tommy Castellanos is not FSU's problem this year.
Well, yeah, he is not.
Grandma, I'm free.
I'm gonna shoot him some bail though, man. Our season wasn't on Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Granted, Tommy ain't the best quarterback, but he's not the worst. But I mean, another one bites the dust.
Yeah, man. I heard he is heading to Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
NIL, bro, it's shitty, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him. Like, anybody who has that second opportunity to go back and do it.
I'm never.
I'm happy for you. Like,
never hating on a brother getting his money.
Take advantage of it. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the player. I'm more so mad at the system.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the NCAA is to blame for that, for letting it get to this, unfortunately.
Oh, we got a lot to talk about with the NCAA this week. Don't you?
You want to start here since we're already here?
Should we? Yeah, go ahead and kick it off, Christian. Go ahead and kick it off.
I mean, shit. Where do we start? Most recent news came out that NCAA allowed anybody. What was the rule? Oh, they can allow anybody to get drafted in the NFL and then go back to college, which is fucking wild.
With a couple different caveats, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of caveats with it. It's been a shit show the last couple weeks, but yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg for it.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit of the insight on that, Mike, if you don't mind.
So I didn't read much into it, but what I did see right now is this is just an injunction. So this is not to say that this is going to be a forever thing with the NCAA and professional sports, but they just received an injunction, which is a TRO, temporary restraining order, to essentially keep the NCAA from retaliating on them getting that additional year, right? So probably somewhere after this season, it's going to go back to the courts, and then they'll decide on how they want to move forward. But in the meantime, those players who are seeking that fifth year, they have that year of eligibility to do so. Part of that is Of course, just the fifth year. I mean, granted, things have changed with NIL, and then with the NCAA, with the new rules about only 5 years of eligibility, even with injury designations, et cetera, et cetera. So players like Thomas Castellanos, he's able to, seek another year. And then looking at the player from who is with that's just got cut. Was it with the Saints and then he went to LSU?
Yeah, he
No,
went
it
to the
was
no.
he got I think it was the Browns.
Was it yeah, it was the Browns. Yeah, it was the Browns. So players like him, he's able to go and do it. So like I said, there's a few caveats. One of the caveats is yes, he was in training camp and all that, but he didn't play in any games or something like that. That was I think that was one of the caveats of it. Like you can be in, I think you can be in the camp, but you can't. It's something that you can't do. I'm not sure if it's playing
It's
game.
you couldn't have played in a regular season game.
That's what it is. A regular season
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah. So a player like that, there, I mean, he has the opportunity to go back and make the most of his, I guess you can say, second chance, third chance, or whatever. But again, bro, I'm never um, attacking the athlete for taking advantage of the system, bro. I blame the system, and in this case, it's the NCAA. But these
Right.
problems, bro, we should have foresaw this coming um, with the expansion of NIL, right?
Right.
Because
For sure.
you start paying these players money, and I'm all for a player getting paid, right? But once you start giving them this type of money, like you're taking the amateurism out of it. You feel me? So before it was an amateur game. You know what I'm saying? Now, like hell no, it's a job. So you got these boosters, you got these universities who are throwing millions and millions of dollars to these student athletes with the expectation that hey, this is now your job. So we treating you like we treat these NFL players. So
Hmm.
why
Mm-hmm.
don't I give a 17, 18-year old fresh out of high school $4.5 million? Like, nah, nigga, if I'm giving you $4.5 million, like we want to see a return on investment right now. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So they throwing these not ready talents. Granted, kids are talented, but they're not like it's a difference. It's a jump between college to high school to college, from college to the pros. Like there's levels, bro. So you're throwing these not ready kids into the fire. Like there's only one Jeremiah Smith. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a Malachi Tony. You don't get these freshmen, true freshmen who just hit it off immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like there's 20,000 freshmen playing football, bro, this year. Ain't 20,000 ain't gonna be um, having an impact on the games. You know what I'm saying? So but with the money that they're throwing out at NIL, like I said, bro, these boosters, these universities, they want a return on their investment, bro. And if
Yeah.
you know anything about business, like if they give you that much money right then up front, oh no, we want that investment like immediately, bro. We trying to
Oh,
get
there's no learning
what
curve.
they got. Yeah, it ain't no
Yeah,
learning
your
curve.
learning curve is before you got
Oh,
here.
for sure,
Yeah.
and they know that you have the opportunity to essentially get out of this shit next year. Nah, nah,
Yep. Yep. Because truth be told, with NIL now, it's open up to where players are on 1 year contracts. If you want to be truthful
exactly.
about
A
it,
lot of players
and like a case like
on 1 year, 2 year contract.
Darian Minter, who was already getting hella bread from Duke, he turns around and gets Miami to buy him and his sister into NIL deal that broke the agreement that he had with Duke
Mm-hmm.
off the bat. Like it's crazy.
Which they would,
Um,
which Duke was suing them for.
right.
And I think Miami probably like just chopped that up. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
they're gonna eat the cost up. Yeah,
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 whatever it is, we'll
yeah,
we'll go ahead and eat that. But Darian coming here.
yeah, for sure. Um,
What's up, doggy? I heard you.
the real
Yeah, nigga said I'm looking studious.
Winston, what's the deal, brother? The real shame about all of this is um you know I want to stay on the freshman for a second, Mike.
Yeah.
You're gonna have situations, and it's small and few and far in between, but 23, 24-year-olds could really be playing against 18-year-olds. Now, we have had situations where you've had 8, 9-year freshmen. I mean, 8, 9-year college players and this, that, and the third. But this opens up the window for that much more to happen. Guys who were just getting hit and going against a Miles Garrett are now coming back to play college, and it's like
Yeah,
it's a weird advantage of taking NFL bumps, doing NFL workouts, so on and so forth, to
yeah.
coming back to. And yes, football is football, but no, football. There's a reason it's the next level. You know, no matter how you look at it, take a guy like Ruben Bain or like that cornerback that y'all drafted this year, from Ohio State,
Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs. They are. I don't care that they played in bowl games in January. They're eons better players now than they were in January, and that's just off the fact of the experience that they got at the pro level.
Mm-hmm.
They could never compete in college and look at that as that kind of challenge no more. It's over.
Right.
I'm not a fan of this, but what I am always a fan of is young folks maximizing their opportunity to make once in a lifetime money. You will never see this kind of money again. I'm not mad at the players as much as I am, like you alluded to, Mike, the system. Because what the NCAA does to keep themselves kind of with their hands having no smut on their hands is because you're technically just a student athlete that's not paid by the college, so to speak, to play football. It still maintains its amateurism. You're not an employee of the school. Now the boosters and this, that, and the third can pay you for your name, image, and likeness, but to play the game, you are not paid for that. And that's the loophole in NIL that makes it a little tricky, and why the books will never be equal. You know, I understood to an extent what Nick Saban was talking about, so far as saying that it's gotten out of hand. And some people will tell you that he's up in arms because it took his competitive nature or his competitive advantage away from himself and spread out uh, the playing. It made the playing field more even. I don't know that to be true. I don't know it to be false either. What I will say is I think Nick is right in certain instances as far as it's just the wild, wild west, and there has to be some kind of regulation on this. Um, this is a situation like we talked about last week, where this specifically is for last year's senior class that are leaving the pros and coming back. That they were dealing with the COVID ineligibility, I think in 2022, and they're using that last year. So I don't think this is going to be something that rolls into next year or the year after, because I think by 23 we were pretty much just back to full
Normal, pretty much.
yeah countrywide.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this is an anomaly, but it is still an issue. But what has happened is certain while there has been a ruling and like you said an injunction that to allow this to happen via the the what do you call it? Say it again.
Restraining order.
The restraining order. Conferences, the two biggest conferences in college football, have said it's not going down here. The SEC has come out against it, and so has the Big Ten. And if you know anything about those conferences, they are the moneymakers. So what they say, whether the NCAA wants to acquiesce or not, it's going to go. Now, my thing is, what happens to these players that end up going to SEC schools after they renounce themselves from the NFL? Are they going to be allowed to play?
That nigga, I mean, yeah, I mean, they have no choice but to play, bro. Because yes, they're the money makers, but this restraining order ain't just on the NCAA, bro. It's on these because the what's called is in the NCAA. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Conferences are part of the NCAA, so
right.
they can be opposed to it as much as they want. But that injunction's there, bro. They gonna play.
Yeah.
This kid at LSU is gonna play, bro.
And Lane Kiffin, any chance he can get anything like this, he gonna have his face as the guy that allowed this to happen. And
Now, if anything, we need to talk about tampering, right?
let's talk about it.
Because
What's your thoughts on tampering
I
with this?
mean, then you saw Todd Monken. Didn't Monken just come out and say that he was wondering why he had a a call from Lane Kiffin.
Mm-hmm.
Call from Lane Kiffin, and he was like, "Oh, well, I guess this is why."
Yeah.
Like, so they're already in the background. You know what I'm saying? Doing behind the under the table deals and stuff like that, there, bro. So
Yep. Yep.
I mean, if whether that's gonna be looked at or not, we're gonna see.
We going. Yeah.
But again, this shit is the wild wild west, bro. This shit really ain't got no rules to it
Nope.
because essentially big bank take little bank, and granted, bro, like all these tactics and all, man, all this shit, man, this shit is this not the NCAA football that we grew up on, bro.
No.
Like I remember growing up where college football players can only wear gray gloves, no matter what color your school uniforms was. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This-
I remember. Yeah. I remember a lot of things, and yes, it's not what we grew up on. Um, but I do think that there is a certain level of decorum that must be maintained and professionalism that must be maintained. This is crazy. I'm watching Russell Wilson on a NCAA or NFL on a CBS commercial, sitting with the commentators. We old fellas. Um,
I remember when that nigga was at NC State, dog.
yeah, me
Watching
too.
him on my TV.
Me too.
Forget NC State. I remember when he was at Wisconsin.
Man, I think was he class of 07? Is he class 07 or 08?
No, I think he was six.
He was,
He was
is
six.
Russell 06? Because he came out in 12.
I think Russell 06.
No, remember he had that extra year with Wisconsin,
Mm-hmm.
but he
Really?
was originally at North Carolina State.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I for sure thought that he was class of 07. Hmm. Okay. Well, yeah. Uh Shout out to Russell Wilson. But I don't know, man. I'm very interested to see how this looks in the landscape of college football this year. But speaking of that, and speaking of Lane Kiffin and LSU, Lane has to win this first game against Clemson, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he got to.
But the other side is that will be two of the last three openers that Dabo will have lost if he loses to LSU because he lost to Georgia. I think he beat LSU in a wild one last week, right? In a wild one last year. I think Clemson beat Georgia last year, or beat LSU last year.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
because that
think
was Brian. Yeah, Brian Kelly. Yeah, actually, let me see.
yeah, LSU ain't been too hot with these season openers, man.
No, because they lost to Remember they lost to USC a few years ago too.
So they lost to us back to back years.
Uh huh. Oh yeah, they lost to y'all in Orlando. Yeah.
And in New Orleans.
Yep.
I was there to witness both of them.
No, LSU did win last year. So Dabo lost last year, and so this will be three straight openers if they lose if Clemson lose this year. Like I said, they lost against Georgia the year before that, and then obviously this, but uh of course with the year that with the way that the calendars worked out, this year is week 0 for the last week in August versus what we would have normally seen week 0 being this past weekend and then going into Labor Day because Labor Day is not on a Monday. I mean Labor Day is not this Monday
Well, later.
coming up. It's next Monday. So yeah. Um yeah, I think both coaches are in a situation where they cannot lose this game. I don't think Dabo can lose three straight openers. But then the other side is um, Lane Kiffin cannot leave Ole Miss the way he did and open up with a loss, especially a loss to Clemson or something like that. You can't,
Yeah.
cannot in any way, shape, or form. We'll get into next week's schedule next week. But what we do have this week is football. It is week 0. It is time. College football is here.
Finally here.
Finally,
Don DeMarco.
the Alpha Sport has returned. El Calvo.
You.
Tell me you have the schedule pulled up. If not, I can get it pulled up.
I'll pull it up right now.
Okay.
Week 0.
Yes, sir.
On it.
Yes, sir. Of course, we got the game opening up in in Dublin, Ireland,
No, it's not in Ireland. It's
Scotland. I think it's in Ireland.
is
Yeah,
it,
it's in Dublin.
is it back in Ireland this year?
Yeah, it's in Dublin. Yeah,
I
I think
think
they got like a 10-year deal with ESPN
Oh, for
for
real?
that game. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good shit. Aer Lingus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so.
Wow, that sounds inappropriate.
Is it week 0 or week 1? Because
Week 0. It's
I
week
got the
0 this
20.
week.
Is it San Jose State versus USC?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's under the week 1 tab. But yeah, no, I got
Yes,
San
yeah.
Jose versus San Jose State versus USC
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday.
Yep. It's a 12 o'clock game for USC.
No, it's 3 p.m.
No, I'm saying over in LA. It's a
Oh
12 o'clock game
yeah.
for them. Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm. We
then
got a game before that too. What game come on at 12?
it's not showing it.
What site are you looking on?
ESPN.
That's very odd. They wouldn't show that. North Carolina is opening up versus TCU in Dublin, Ireland at 12 o'clock.
Oh,
All right.
not showing here.
Yeah. Which I think is like 6 o'clock over in Ireland or something like that. 6 or 5 o'clock over there.
Yeah.
Let's stay here and let's talk about this game real quick. Obviously, North Carolina had a very disappointing season last year with being
Belichick.
Bill Belichick's first year there. A lot of things happened, a lot of noise that had nothing to do with football.
Bill Spendacek.
You ain't lying. A lot of things transpired, and since then, quiet as kept. Bill Lombardi has been released from the team. He's kind of been barred from the team, which is interesting because Bill Lombardi and Bill Belichick go back some time.
Old school, man.
Huh?
Old school, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very interested to see what
They go
USC looks like this year.
back in the day.
UNC. Dale, what do you think UNC does as far as being a competitive team in the ACC this year?
NOTHING.
Yeah.
Nothing, nothing, nothing. They might be bowl eligible this year, but I don't see nothing more than that. It's gonna take Bill a while to get his talent and his system in place with them because even though he grew up around the college game, obviously because his father was a head coach at Navy for like I think over a decade, so he grew
Yeah.
up in Annapolis and he knows the college game. I think it's just so different now, and I'm surprised he wasn't one of the guys scooping up the former NFL players and such.
Mhm. Well, oh, you mean as far as like scooping up NFL players? Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
true.
that that defected and went back to college.
Well, what's interesting for this UNC team this year is they're bringing in Billy Edwards Jr. I don't know if you remember Billy Edwards. He was a quarterback at Maryland, and then he had transferred to Wisconsin last year, but he tore his PCL. Um, it was a non-contact PCL, and that ended his 2025 campaign. He's now coming into this offense, and I mean, an older veteran quarterback for college is something that I would expect for a Bill Belichick team, especially trying to establish an identity in college. I think that, truthfully, if you look at what they're doing um, in this program, it seems like they're not going crazy athletically. I mean, shoot, you're talking about a team that had a decent identity with Mac Brown there. If you want to be honest with you, I mean, shoot, they had what's the quarterback that got drafted?
Out of where?
Say again.
Out of where?
North Carolina. He
Oh,
damn near was a Heisman candidate. Drake May. Drake May, who ended up actually playing for the Patriots.
they also had another quarterback before him that got drafted too. That was a first rounder.
I
Yeah.
thought Drake May was from Duke.
No,
No, Drake May was UNC.
Daniel
Oh,
Jones.
UNC. Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
But they had another dual threat quarterback that was at UNC too a couple years ago that had got drafted, I think, first round.
Let me
Well,
see.
Daniel Jones is from there, isn't he?
Sam Howell.
Am I
Sam
tripping?
Howell was there before that.
Somehow,
Sam Howell, yeah.
but
And then Mitch Trubisky. So they've had
That's why I
they've
think.
had yeah, they've had a history of some guys who could really, really play in. And remember, Mitch ended up being a Pro Bowler, and led the Bears to the playoffs a couple of years too.
He was
Uh,
ass. Yeah, he did.
no, he was ass, but
He
yeah,
was ass, but he did though.
yeah, he did. He's actually a backup for the Titans right now. Quiet as kept. So he's actually sitting behind.
Cam
Uh,
Ward.
well, no, behind. What's Buddy that we said was gonna have a car dealership? Sam, not Sam Howell.
Levis. Will
Will
Levis.
Levis, yes sir. Will
Will
Levis,
Levis,
Key
yeah.
Key and Hyundai, coming soon. Uh, but
Yeah,
yeah,
nigga that eats a banana with the skin on.
that's crazy. Um, but yeah, so I mean,
Wild.
and then of course they had Omarion Hampton, who's now running back for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so they've had some talent and have been a competitive team, especially during the Mac Brown years.
That's a
Mac
good,
Brown, for somebody that was let go from Texas, really did land okay and was competitive in the ACC for some years.
that's good receivers, good tight end,
Mm-hmm.
tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
They had Eric Ebron.
Yeah, and they had Eric Ebron. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, so I just want to see what identity Bill will establish. It's year 2. I think he has to be bowl eligible this year. I know they only won 3 games last year. He has to win 6 games this year. Or this experiment to me is over. Given his age and just what all comes with it, this experiment is over.
I honestly don't see it boding well for him, to be honest.
I
So,
don't either because I haven't heard nothing about the transfer portal, nor have I heard about his recruiting class.
being a college coach, bro. I mean, granted, he did get some transfers. I mean, he did get some pretty good recruits though. He
Okay.
did, like he had got like the #1 linebacker in the country.
Mhm.
Kid went to IMG. He's originally
Okay.
from North Carolina.
Must have got a bag.
But the thing that separates Bill is his mental makeup, and he's such an old school coach, right? So when you think about Bill Belichick, you think about like the Patriot way, like that's just a certain level of discipline, accountability, like
Which is for grown men, not 18 to
exactly,
22-year-old kids.
exactly, bro. Trying to tell a 19-year-old to do the same exact thing 50 consecutive times in the same practice.
It's not gonna work. I don't care how talented you are, how disciplined you are, for that matter. The attention span of a 19-year-old is a 19-year-old. I don't care.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts could be the oldest soul in the world. He was still a 19-year-old dude at some
yeah.
point.
Then somebody may be like, "Oh well, it worked for Saban," but Saban was a better. That's why Saban was a better college coach than he was an NFL coach.
Right.
He can garner the attention of a teenager.
That and then also Saban had such a colorful cast of associate coaches and position coaches. I mean, look, it was damn near if you coached with him, you was gonna get a head coaching opportunity somewhere.
Absolutely.
I haven't heard none of that with him. I mean, none of that is happening in North Carolina. And again, this has only been 12 games so far, but I don't see it working out. I don't. Hopefully it does, but then again, hopefully it doesn't because that's our conference and well, fuck them. I got TCU winning this game pretty decidingly. Um, who did TCU end up last year? TCU
They fell off ever since
that Colorado game.
that what's called it. Ever since they made it to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They fell off ever since, but I still got TCU winning though.
Yeah. Where did they go last year?
They always have them Texas skill players, but they be
That's true. You can
What did they
always
go?
find good skill players coming out of Texas,
Always, always. And TCU's never had an issue recruiting.
especially Fort Worth, Dallas area.
I mean, shoot, they were
Always
nine
got
and four.
niggas
They
who
were
run.
9-4 last year. And let me see how many starters they returning. They are returning 11 starters this year. 5 on offense, 5 on defense. Um, being led, their offensive line is pretty much all coming back. Jordan Dwyer, who I remember Jordan Dwyer as a wide receiver. Their quarterback is not coming back, but and then their defensive line, they retained a lot as well, and they had that safety Jamel Johnson. He's coming back as well. So I think they'll do pretty well considering they're bringing back some continuity, and UNC is trying to establish some kind of identity. Yeah, it looks like TCU will be doing well. Will do well against them. Moving to USC, I don't really have much on the USC game. I'm just really interested to see Lincoln Riley. This is the year you have to be a playoff team. Enough. USC has to be one of the 12 this year.
They'll probably get in this year.
Yeah, they have to be.
Yeah.
They got the number one recruiting class in the nation. They have
Do they
a
judge
head
defense?
coach. Huh?
Do they judge defense?
That's been their Achilles heel every year.
That's always been their Achilles. They can score with the best of them. They can't stop a nosebleed with a box
Thank
of tissue.
you. So who cares
Um,
about your recruiting class if you
Playing
can't put?
San Jose State, so that ain't nothing to talk about.
yeah, they playing San Jose State, but I mean, again, they gotta fight to be the third best team in the Big Ten.
Mm.
Because I mean, we know 1 and 2 are sold up.
Yeah.
Unless a bomb hits both of their let me not say that. Unless injuries hit both of their teams like crazy, we know 1 and 2 is sold up.
Yeah. Move on. We got NC State and Virginia. That's going to be a nice ACC matchup.
Nice ACC matchup. What time is that game?
3:30.
Okay, so that'll be going on during the USC game as well.
Yeah. I got Virginia over NC State though.
Yeah, I do too. I think Virginia going to be very competitive like they were last year.
Yeah. Granted, I love NC State's quarterback CJ Bailey out of Miami, but I think if I'm not mistaken, he was Jeremiah Smith's high school quarterback, right? He won the Chaminade.
I think so.
I think he won the Chaminade. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I think
that may be the most competitive game of the day for me. That's going to be the one you want to sit down and watch. Yeah.
For sure. I mean, it's another one that I'm interested in too, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay. North Dakota State at Jacksonville State at 5:30. North Dakota State is coming up to Division I this year, or Division I FBS this year. They are not an FCS school anymore.
This gonna be a really good game.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna take North Dakota State at home though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the talent ain't changed, and I think again they want to establish being on the FBS level with a win. And shoot, they've always had for their level the cream of the crop. So now it's about getting into that level of the WAC conference, the MAC conference, and seeing if you can dominate that and move your way up. So, yeah, I'm gonna go North Dakota State in that one too. Sacramento State at Eastern Michigan. Not really much there. I'll be watching. I got a homeboy. His son is playing for Eastern Michigan, so he got a full ride out of Atlantic and Delray.
That's what's up.
Hawaii at Stanford.
Real quick, Sacramento State, are they doing the same thing that in football as they doing in basketball or not?
As far as what, like the
transfer portal, like almost like remember how South Alabama used to get all the talented players that was like in trouble and shit?
You know, I don't know. I know they're doing that in basketball, but I really don't know about that in football. To be honest with you,
I wonder who's their coach.
Let's see.
I'm about to find it right now. They got a transfer quarterback named Carson Conklin.
They head coach Alonzo Carter. He was the associate head coach and running back coach at University of Arizona. He was there with what's that running back? What's the wide receiver on the Panthers?
Oh, you talk about after them. You say wide receiver for the Panthers?
Yeah, he went crazy in NCAA.
You say Arizona State?
No, at Arizona.
Oh, Ted McMillan.
Oh,
Ted McMillan, yeah, T-Mac.
yeah.
So he coached him.
Okay.
But yeah, so his name is Alonzo Carter.
Gotcha. Nothing to see here then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hawaii, Stanford.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Stanford, bro. I'm gonna go Stanford.
You know, I tell you that. Yeah, I think Stanford too. But not speaking about Stanford. Cal has always, since they've come to the ACC, they've been bowl eligible every year, and I think Stanford is getting some of those recruits that are not going to Cal. And they're starting to build something over there. But I believe in Andrew Luck and what his mind for the game of football, that he'll build a competitor as their general manager. So it's going to be a good test for them. Obviously, he's not the head coach, but just recruiting talent-wise and running a program. Yeah, we'll see. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go Stanford as well. All right. After that, on the CW,
nothing to talk
that's
about here, man.
that's no, it's nothing to slight about. I mean, I think the ACC is that our new My 65 essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so CW's okay.
It's
Cool.
been that way for I think for the last 2 years.
2 years, 2 years. So I just because I also saw games on a My
Cause
65 as
there's
well.
there's ACC network too. So
Yeah, no, for sure. I didn't know if that had made if we had made the switch over from that channel because I saw some games last year on there. But um, Florida State will be hosting New Mexico State. This is a game you have to establish an identity of who you are. Show the playbook. Playbook got to be shown this game.
Hell no,
Why you think so? Not? Well, why don't you think so?
because there's nobody to show the playbook against, bro. This is you just go out there and establish dominance, bro.
That's why I think you show the playbook. Go see what all you can do.
You don't put no because that that same shit happened last year. We showed our hand, and nigga, that shit came to bite us in the ass. So I guess in the first game against Bama, when you can call like show your playbook, yeah, for sure. But bro, by the time you in week 6,
Mm-hmm.
nah, bro, they've seen that already.
Mm.
Make no sense to do
Fair.
all on a inferior team like this here, bro. You just go there, you establish your dominance,
Keep it simple. Work. Keep the ball on the ground.
yeah, and just get them out of there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel me? You you take them to the tool shed, dog, and
Yeah.
be let it tip where they lay, bro. You feel me?
Uh,
You beat
that
their ass.
quarterback that y'all have. Um,
Ashton Daniels.
I've heard some things, and they're good things.
Ashton is okay, bro. He
I've heard. Yeah.
do y'all remember that Colorado game?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Colorado State? Not Colorado State. The Stanford and Colorado game, the one that went to like 4 overtimes.
2025 or 24.
24.
Okay.
He was a quarterback in that game. He the one that
Okay.
was going toe to toe against Shador that game.
Well, he's played in the pro style offense because they ran a pro style offense back then.
He's also the one that played last year at Auburn. They should have beat Bama.
Mm.
That really good game they had against Bama.
What the NIL look like to get him?
Well, I don't think it was much, bro. Um, I don't think it was much. He's a 1 year rental too.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't much. We ain't have to break the bank for him, but I mean he's a placeholder because we
Y'all
gotta
got that freshman. It's a red shirt freshman y'all got.
we actually got a transfer from JUCO who was highly
Uh
a lot of teams slighted him because of his size. He's like similarly to that quarterback y'all got out of Orlando.
mm-hmm.
I can't think of his name, but y'all got a quarterback from Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Got a rocket of an arm, just tiny, bro. Just
5'10", yeah.
one of the high schools in Orlando, or
yeah. He went
Mhm.
to high school in Orlando.
what? Dr. Phillips Jones,
No, he went to Jones.
Edgewater, Jones. Okay.
He went to Jones, but y'all got a quarterback from Jones. He's a freshman in Miami right now. He got, like I said, bro, he got a rocket of an arm, but he was
Darion Coleman.
there. Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just like that, bro. So he was at the JUCO level, and a lot of teams like he was highly touted, highly recruited, but a
Mm-hmm.
lot of teams kind of turned away from him because of how small he was. He's like 6'1", like 160. So
So offensive line play is gonna be very key for him. And y'all
yeah,
probably gonna run a lot of
and
shotgun.
yeah, and then he just got to campus this summer though, so he ain't like it was an early enrollee or anything.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard though, he's like, of course he can make all the throws, but he's already secured that backup spot already.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's that's gonna be the one to look out for.
Okay.
But, Ashton, I hear good things about Ashton, man. Got a lot of JT in him. Um, Taking command of the offense, but we'll see how it goes, bro.
Yeah. Um, let me see what else is going on week
After,
0.
we got Memphis versus UA and LV.
It's gonna be entertaining.
That's gonna be a really good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be in. This sounds like a bowl game from last bowl season. It's gonna be entertaining.
That's gonna be a game that I'm interested in watching.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It'll be over by 12:30. I can go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? uh,
I
Yeah.
don't know if there's no more 12-pack E, so
Well, no, the
Pac-12
Pac-12 is
E.
back, baby. It's the whack, but yeah, the Pac-12 is back. Boise State, baby. That's my new Pac-12 squad.
This nigga.
Huh?
I said, hopefully the. Oh no, let me not get into that. It's pro football. We're getting that next week.
Yeah. Um, they said it's just a high ankle sprain. I know what you're talking about. It's just a high ankle sprain. There's no ACL injury, so you're good.
Thank God.
Yeah. I already know. Um, but yeah, that UNLV and Memphis game is going to be really interesting. Really, really an interesting game. That's going to be a high scoring game. I can tell you that much. Quiet as it's kept. That's going to be a really, really interesting one. Let me see what else. When will week one? When does that start? Week one starts when? Christian.
Week one starts.
We'll be back before then, so we can talk about it later.
Well, it start. No, I got it. Well,
Yeah, we'll be back before Thursday, so yeah, we can talk about it then.
it starts August 29th, but then I guess Saturday, September 5th would be considered quote unquote week
Yeah,
one.
the games are gonna start on Thursday.
So Thursday would be
Yeah,
AR Pine Bluff in Missouri at 8, and then Idaho and Utah.
yeah, it's some. Yeah, and then of course Colorado and Georgia Tech will be playing, which we'll talk about that next week because this is a very pivotal year for Prime in
And
Colorado.
then Friday you got Miami and Stanford,
hmm
and then UTEP and Oklahoma, and Fresno State and USC.
I will say this
We don't talk about all these games, bro, and ain't talk about the main goddamn attraction.
for what next week.
Pete,
No. I'm just looking at what the early games were. If there was anything before we recorded again.
man, oh no, of course it ain't because
No,
the game gonna start till Thursday.
start till Thursday. Yeah.
But Thursday, boy, you know we got a big one next week,
Yeah, for sure. We got Bethune Cookman at UCF, baby.
man.
The Earl Bowl.
The apple, apple by four,
Yes, sir.
apple by four. Man, I may do a day trip to Orlando just to go to this game.
Don't tempt me because I'll go up there.
I
Don't
may
tempt me.
do a day trip.
Don't tempt me. I'll go.
Let me see what these flights looking like.
I'll get on the bright line. Don't tempt me. As long as you come, as long as you pick me up. Don't tempt me.
I give me $100 round trip. I'll go. I promise you.
Don't. I'll get on the bright line.
Let me see when that game. That game is
7 o'clock.
all right. Let me do my Googles right now.
That game is at 7 o'clock. Mike, don't tempt me. I promise you, I'll take a bright line.
Let me see what we looking like.
I can get a round trip bright line for 70.
Let me see what we looking like. Let me see your. What's going on
So
with
we got a question from Murph. He says, "Can the Pac-12 attract schools as a landing spot near 2029, 2030?"
Why not?
um,
All you gotta
I
do is
don't
get
see
back
why
again.
not. I think more what he's asking is, can they pull a big school out of a conference they in to strengthen the conference? Um, the primary schools they should be looking at is USC, UCLA, and Oregon. The Big Ten's not letting go of Oregon. I can tell you that now. They make way too much money for the Big Ten, and they're way too competitive. They're not letting go of Oregon. SC and UCLA, they make a lot of money because they're SC and UCLA, but the Pac-12 would have to have a hell of a television deal to even be able to pull that off. Because that's all this whole conference thing has come to now is television, and unless you have a television deal that end with some kind of billion, it's probably not going to happen. And I just don't know what television station would have the Pac-12 unless that one station that refuses to get into bed with any conference decides to do it. And I think that they have the perfect infrastructure to do it. Peacock, NBC, Comcast, I'm talking to you. If you wanted to get into the whole establishing a Pac-12 network, Yeah, I could see them spending
No, I
whatever
think
check
they're
it would
good.
cost.
They'll stick with Notre Dame.
But you got to think they got all that money just for Notre Dame. If you can hold Notre Dame and the Pac-12,
Hey Murph,
that's
that's
going
wild, my boy.
that's crazy.
That's wild.
All right, bro.
but
That's a
I think that
violation.
the NBC Universal company could because look at it right. Okay, you got NBC, Peacock, MSNBC, USA. That's money hand over foot to reestablish dominance with the Pac-12. The Pac-12 just has to present a compelling case for them to do this. Because the Big Ten is what? That's Fox, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
going to bring back the television wars like a mug. If they could, if there was any schools, I think you either go big or go home. Don't waste your time because you already then built it with Oregon State and Washington. Oh, Washington's another one I could see going back to the Pac-12 because where's Washington? Big Ten as well.
Mm-hmm.
You
Is
know
Washington?
Big Ten?
Yeah, I believe they Big Ten.
Where else would they be?
They not the ACC, so yeah, it's got to be Big Ten.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because Stanford and Cal ended up being in the Big Ten. I mean, in the ACC. So if I'm the Pac-12, I try to go get Washington. I try to go get. You're not Oregon's a pipe dream. It ain't gonna happen. Big 12 is not letting that go. USC, UCLA, and Pac-12, 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 Pac-12. I would try and get Stanford and Cal back.
Yeah.
Because even if the ACC loses Stanford and Cal, it ain't really nothing to them as far as revenue goes that you couldn't find by going to get, I don't know.
I mean, that shit gotta make sense too, bro. Because them Pacific teams then in the Atlantic Conference.
Yeah, it don't. Just as much as I don't think that somebody like Maryland should be in the Big Ten either, but I don't think Maryland's nothing that the ACC should try and go and get because they don't bring that kind of money in. They bring
No,
in
they do
money to
not.
shit. They ain't bring competitive in football or basketball, and God knows.
They haven't been competitive in basketball since like Lefty Driscoll.
Yeah, so I, um, yeah, we'll just keep it there for now. But there's another school I just can't think of it right now. Down, what's the Southern Pacific schools?
I mean,
You know what?
Oregon State.
Oregon State's already in the Pac-12.
Yeah, I
They
want to say
stayed,
they still got Oregon State.
and Wazoo. I mean, yeah, Wazoo.
Yeah.
They stayed as well. You know what? I got a smaller school that could beef up the amount of teams. Um, San Diego State makes all the sense in the world to me in basketball and football.
Saw that coming.
Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world for me.
Aztecs.
Mm-hmm. Always competitive, always bowl eligible, always tournament eligible. Yeah, I don't hate it. Um, I truly, truly don't. I'm just looking at other teams that I'm thinking. I don't think Utah would flip back to the Pac-12. I don't. I think because where are they? Big 12.
Yeah, I don't.
I guess.
That's a
Yeah, they're Big
conference.
12.
That's a conference they can dominate, and that's something that could be a shoe in for them for the playoffs. They've never
True.
had an issue recruiting or competing.
And it gets you access to Texas too.
Man,
Yeah, and Texas is gone.
in Utah, I ain't gonna lie, them boys be having that stick out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Very
Now I
true.
would never leave the Big 12. Your only real competition that looks to be up and coming is daggone Houston and Nebraska.
Yeah, yeah. Shit, let's move on, man. What we got next, man?
Yeah, well, that's a good question though. What do we have next? So that's it for college football. Let's see. In the NBA, Christian, you just blessed us with a trade in the group chat. What happened? Or with the signing in the group chat? What happened?
Uh,
Nigga played
Wolves
on.
just signed Jonathan Kaminga to a 2-year deal, 13 M's. I mean, I like the
So
signing for the team.
I like it for them. I think it answers what they do with making Naz Reid their starting power forward. With the releasing of Julius Randle, I think this is a better case scenario for them because Julius Randle to be effective, your team has to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Kaminga has a high motor. What you were saying, Mike?
A nice wing.
Very very nice one. Yeah, he can play the 3-4.
Got
Um.
And he can get his off the bench too.
got
Mm-hmm. But
yeah.
no, he's starting.
Yeah, he gonna start. No. But then
They
nigga,
might run him off the bench.
they gonna put McDaniels at the phone.
They'll put McDaniels at the 3, right? Or maybe the 4.
I was thinking three.
Either one, you could probably flip him depending on the matchup.
McDaniels is 6'9", so he can't play the 4.
Depend on the matchup. Yeah, depend on
Yeah,
the
You could flip, but there's I think
he's
him and
skinny as
McDaniel
hell though.
start together, and then Gobert at the 5. That's a nice 5. Ball, Ant, McDaniels, Kaminga, and Rudy Gobert
yeah.
with
I would like for them to have like a stretch four though. Like I mean, granted, he can be their stretch four, but I won't. I like him better at the three.
I do too.
But no, I mean, but it is a formidable. You know what I'm saying? Starting five.
Yeah, it's a nice 5. I
Then-
think I think the main thing for me is this provides them mobility because Julius Randle stopped a lot of their tempo a lot of times because of the way that he plays basketball. He's not an up and down kind of guy.
No, for sure. I mean,
And
Kaminga went full Dennis Schroeder though.
he did. Oh yeah. He's in the Nerlens Noel Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
No question.
yeah, bro. Should have took that money when they offered the figure, bro.
He absolutely should have. He's in the Nerlens Noel Hall of Fame. Um, damn, Nerlens Noel will probably still be counting that money right now.
You know what? I can.
It
Kaminga,
was 84 mil.
Kaminga may come off the bench though. I mean, well, nah, they ain't gonna. I mean, they can. They
You
can.
can start Nas and he could be the six man.
But they ain't got Nas no more, bro. They traded him, remember?
They traded Nas.
Yeah, bro. For Lonzo. I mean, for Melo.
Oh, they did send him to Charlotte. You know what I was thinking of? I thought they sent what's that guard they had off the bench that took over when Ant got hurt.
What's my Io?
Who?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going with. I'm like, they can probably sign start Io, but they may keep Io coming off the bench probably.
Probably yeah. Mm.
If I'm Kaminga, I would rather come off the bench.
They ain't like
If I'm Kaminga, well, you know what though? As much as we say, yeah, that 30 million, that's California 30 million. And I'm sure the
What 30
taxes in
million? It's
Minnesota
13.
ain't the same. No, I'm saying the California 30 mil. He was going 30 mil, he's probably gonna walk away with 12.
I mean, but the thing is though, that 30 million resonates to the next place that he goes, bro, because they're gonna look at that number like, okay, he had 30 million there. You know what I'm saying? And that number
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
bro,
It does kind of it does kind of set him back. The shit he could have got paid right after Atlanta. Hell, he could have got 24 mil from the Lakers. But what you gonna do?
he thought it worked more than he was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes,
it's very
he told him to
interesting.
sign the contract. He didn't want to listen.
Yeah. In other news, the Heat have acquired Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Smart move for them. I
Definitely
don't think that this
need some spacing.
gives him spacing. He did shoot 38% from the three, so he's definitely not washed per se. He's just not his all-star level shooting guard no more. But I think the problem is when you have basketball conversations is a lot of people speak in such extremes of either you're goated or you suck. There's no idea of this of the system of basketball. Everybody has a job. Everybody has a role. What they need, he can still do.
For sure.
Very much so. You're not dependent on him to carry the ball. You're not dependent on him to do a lot. But space the floor, make smart shots, take pressure away from them, and especially with the spacing issues that you may or may not have between Bam and
Giannis.
Giannis, this helps out a lot. That I won't speak on that rumor that we heard of because I just don't think it is anything stable. But
Anyway,
you know that trade could help spacing tremendously.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
but we'll
was
see.
bad on that franchise, so I don't want that trade to happen.
No, for sure. I know. You wish nothing but terrible things for that franchise. Let me see what else has happened around NBA. Let me see. Um, let's see. So I had some other notes here. I'm not gonna talk about him. He's a bitch. I'm sorry. I don't even
Man,
know.
who you talking about?
Enos Ho.
Yeah.
Oh, Enos Canner,
Huh?
Mr. Freedom himself.
Yeah, freedom. Uh, let's see. Benedict Mathurin got 2 years, 16 mil from the Pels.
I like
That feels like I'm signing just because I still want to be in the league contract.
There's never a time where a contract ends with million that I'm not signing for if I can still play basketball.
you did.
No. I ain't say I ain't. But I'm saying though, it's just I still am in the league though.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Like, cause let's keep it a bean. Well, I would like to be in New Orleans, but like I wouldn't want to work for the Pelicans.
DeMar DeRozan, since we last talked, is Denver Nugget.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Mike, help me understand this.
Mhm.
In short, Denver's championship window's closed. We can see that, right? It's done. Like, just being honest, just competing in the upper echelon, they're not going to beat San Antonio. They're not going to beat OKC.
I was about to say there's two teams that they're not gonna beat in the
And
West.
I honestly don't think they could beat in a 5-game series the Timberwolves no more, especially with this addition of Kuminga. I think that kind of wraps up everything. I just think there'll be two. Joker's always going to get his, but I think eventually Joker's going to get sick of just getting his.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Murray, but I still like Jamal Murray.
Yeah, you say that, but if he signs that contract, which is going to be insane this season, he ain't going nowhere.
Heck no, because you're going to get 250, 270.
I like Jamal Murray, bro.
Two
Aaron
seventy over
Gordon.
4.
I think that's the real big issue right now, bro.
Yes.
Aaron Gordon trying to stay healthy.
Well, no, but they also lost that wing to Cleveland.
To Cleveland.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Who did they just look? Bro, he was like 19. He averaged like between 14 and 19 a game last year.
You talking about Peyton Watson?
Peyton Watson, yeah.
Oh,
So
Peyton.
any kind of
Yeah,
spark
they
you may
lost
have
to Cleveland.
had, he's
Or
gone
trading
now.
him to Cleveland.
Shit, Russ gone. That was a quiet skip. Russ won some games for him last year.
He did.
Russ didn't play there last year.
Year before last.
Year before, excuse me. But, yeah.
Honestly, bro, you know what? With Denver, this started when they decided not to retain Bruce Brown. And I know it just was the start of
Bruce Brown.
Trickle. And then
I don't think they could have afforded Bruce Brown though.
Yes, they
I
could
think
have. That's
was
the
a
crazy
bad
part.
thing.
They could have afforded him because everybody was wondering why they didn't re-sign him back then. They could have afforded him. And then you lose Michael Porter Jr. And regardless of how you may feel about MPJ, that's 20 points and 9 rebounds.
But
I mean, they got Cam Johnson for him, so it wasn't that bad.
The same
That was
average.
a trade.
That was a trade. Yeah, same average.
I feel like for their team, Michael Porter Jr. is more polarizing towards winning. I also think the athleticism of Aaron Gordon being gone and the fact that his shooting has kind of hit a slump is a real big issue for them as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that they'll be anything better than a 50+ win team, second round exit. I I don't know. I like DeMar DeRozan. I do, and I think that he's still a 20 point a game guy. But they're gonna have to make some other moves if they want to win now and get over OKC. The best thing they could hope for, the honest to God best thing they could hope for
Go to Utah.
is you said who go to Utah?
Make a trade with Utah.
Yeah, they
Who
got
you
a lot of
making a
pieces.
trade for
You know what the best
Utah?
thing that they could hope for is that the Timberwolves end up the second seed in the West. Um, OKC or San Antonio ends up the first seed and the third seed, and they have to play each other in the second round, and one of them knock each other off. That's the best situation they could hope for. Because if not, they're not getting over the hump of either of them if they're both still in contention with other matchups. One, because they're going to have to face each other. They're going to have to face one or the other. Or two, they're just not good enough to get past those teams in any playoff matchup.
Yeah.
So, you know, four is about as good as they're going to get as a team. Well, hold on. Five, because I think the Lakers can still win 50 games. So you got to figure you got 50 with the Lakers, 50 with the T Wolves, 55 plus with the Thunder and San Antonio. And then they'll win 50. And the problem is one of them is going to have to face each other at some point and they're going to run into each other. And they're just not better. So your best bet is that those top two teams that we know that are the best two teams between San Antonio and OKC, one of them ends up being the one seed and the other ends up being the third seed. That's the best case scenario for them to get to a finals run. But then the problem with that is if that does happen, narrative wise, Joker still will not have beaten a 50-win team in a playoff series. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna help no way.
Yeah.
It's bad business all around.
Oh, yeah, all over, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be an interesting team, though. I still want to see them play, though. They're gonna be.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
Um,
Denver is cooked, to be honest with you.
yeah, I do too, and I think
Because I don't because Utah's coming.
they are.
Pause.
They are.
But they
They got to make the playoffs before I start shaking up and saying nothing like that. They still a
yeah,
little while
they
away.
got I mean Markin is gonna be running the three, or maybe Markin is gonna be running the four, Bailey at the three,
Yeah.
um maybe Jackson at the five.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can switch them out. It don't really matter. But their front court's gonna be vicious. And I like their point guard, and they got Darren Peterson as the two.
Mm.
So
Um,
I think they can limp in the playoffs this year.
let me. Um, Mike in Chicago news. Michael Jordan has said, "Y'all ain't chopping up no TikTok and pasting it on NBC this year with me. I'm done." He gave them a 10-minute interview and they spread it out for a season.
For a whole year.
Michael Jordan will not be returning um to NBC for his conversations this year. That will not be happening. So yeah. Let me see.
Jordan with that shit.
Yeah. That's about it though. For the NBA. There's not really anything else to talk about. I did not know that the Mavs bought out Klay Thompson. Okay. There you
Yeah.
go. Let's see. In the NFL, there's not really much. It's preseason still. Like we said earlier, Ashton Genty, high ankle sprain is not a torn ACL. Still no word on whether or not Aaron Donald will be actually returning. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It looks like Jimmy Johnson and uh, Jerry Jones beef may be silently brewing again. No surprise there.
You don't talk about that.
Yeah, Jerry got to stop talking, man.
I don't even know what Jerry said. I just know what Jimmy posted. I like, shit.
You said what?
I said, I don't even know what Jerry said. I just saw what Jimmy posted.
Yeah, yeah.
What did Jimmy post? Because I haven't seen the post yet.
It was like a screenshot of like a picture of the contract, pretty much saying like uh who pretty much saying that he's in charge, pretty much.
Oh, of like
Every
in like the 90s.
it was a contract from when he first signed with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So they said, does this explain Cowboys' responsibility? Let's say so. Johnson shall have the following duties and responsibilities: one, no assistant football coach, trainer, equipment man, or strength coach shall be fired or employed by employer without the approval of Johnson. Johnson shall have the right to prior approval with respect to the acquisition, releasing, and trading of all football players of the Dallas Cowboys. 3. Johnson shall have complete control of all assistant coaches, players, trainers, and equipment men during training, practice, preparation for the actual playing of games, notwithstanding foregoing neither the assistant coaches or players. So in other words, Johnson has full control of how he runs the team.
Basically, yeah. Basically, that's exactly what this is. Um, yeah, it ain't about nothing. It really ain't. It's not about nothing. I mean, they have a hot and cold relationship. I think they have a better mutual respect for each other. They getting older, shit like that. But neither of them are not going to say they weren't the reason that team won.
Yeah, after this year, see,
Exactly.
no more.
Have you ever heard the story about when Jimmy said he was gonna fire? Jerry said he was gonna fire Jimmy.
The which time he said he's going to fire him 12,000
No,
times.
no, no. Like the when they was at the restaurant or it was at the
Yeah, I
bar
watched
after
the
after the
whole
Super Bowl.
America's
Okay.
team doc. Yeah.
Even though I still haven't watched that thing.
What?
Neither
Oh
have
yeah,
I, Mike. So
yeah. Hey, listen, that's real. That's real cinema, brother. That's real cinema. Real cinema. It's last dance esque. It's football last dance. I can guarantee you gonna be like,
so it's
damn, why
bullshit.
I ain't watched this earlier.
I'll check it out one of these days.
Last Dance was
It's
was was
look,
was
I want to talk about the dub, but it's not really much to talk about. We know that's disgusting shit that Enos Cantor was doing. So it's not really much to talk about there. Dewana Bonner did find a home. She'll be heading to the
Atlanta Dream.
the Atlanta Dream. And speaking of the Dream, the disrespect that's being put on Angel Reese by not saying anything too much about her historic run she's been on is disgusting. Um, in any other league, any other time, bro, we would have been talking about this just like we did any other record. Angel Reese has been defensively on a damn hunt. The other one day she had a 100% game with like 15 boards or some shit like that, and then she just beat the WNBA all-time rebounding record in the game with 26 boards. Um, Angel Reese has been cooking this last week. There's no question she's very deserved of Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Um, and yeah, man, I think that she's just been a beast this last few weeks, man, and really she's had a heck of a year this year. You know, all I'm saying is this, and I've been critical of her offensive game for as long as I've known her.
I'm still critical of that
I,
shit.
I am too, but I'm just saying in this situation here, she had a heck of a week, and I think it's just been a shame that she hasn't been given her medals and given her flowers the way that she should be, because this is some all time historic type of performances that she's been putting on.
Nah, she definitely been in her bag lately.
Yeah, she has.
Like I can't even front. Like
Yeah, for sure.
it's going crazy.
I just want to be fair And you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be loud with the critique of her offense, I'm a scream to the mountains about her defense because she's been going crazy. Um,
She's
so
been
yeah, shout out to Angel Reese.
out of the Angel, man.
Yeah, for sure. She's
Definitely.
definitely been cooking. Um, yeah. Other than that, it's just been another week in the dub. Olivia Miles still cooking. Asia Wilson still cooking. The MVP is gonna come down to those two. It is what it is.
Um,
Uh,
I don't know. I think Liv may have. I ain't gonna say played herself out of it, but I think I hate to say it, bro. I hate to be that guy, but Caitlyn may have played herself into that
she
conversation.
might have. She might. Well, she's third for sure in that run.
I think as far as the five, I think Liv, no order.
Yeah.
Liv, Caitlyn, Kelsey, Asia, and it's four.
It's four, but if I have to add a fifth, I'm gonna say Haley Van Lith. Lord,
I'm gonna say, boy, what, boy, get
no,
the
not Haley. No, Dallas.
You looking at white women, Earl?
Um,
page.
Paige.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Page.
yeah, Paige. I almost say Haley Van Lith. Lord. Yeah, Paige Beckers would be my
She
fifth.
just signed a 7-day contract today, man. Shout out to her.
Who's she signed to?
Connecticut.
Hey, all right, going. Well, ain't much to do there. Ain't but nothing to do there, but be hurt. Mm. Yeah, man. I can't wait till they move Connecticut to Houston.
Houston.
But yeah,
They're gonna move it back to the Rockets.
it's not known if
I
it's
mean the
going to be the
Comets.
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 It's not known if it's
Excuse
going to be the Comets. And just because you're getting your city back doesn't mean that you're going to get the name back because Cleveland is not going to be the Rockers. They're going to be something else. I forgot.
Oh, that was something ass,
Yeah,
bro.
I want to see the Cleveland Rockers back, and I want them to have those old '90s blue, orange, and black colors too.
It's terrible, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, we're gonna go to Cleveland, man. You might as well go to San Antonio. Bring us what it was.
the
the
stars are.
Stars.
Hmm.
But the Stars moved to Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, they're the Aces.
To
Uh
be the
huh.
Aces. So
Yep.
Oh shit. Bro. You know, I didn't know that.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
never mind then.
Stars moved to Vegas.
Ah, damn. I did not know.
That's where the Becky connection came in with the ownership. So yeah. Yep.
Ah,
Hmm.
hey, I had no idea.
Yep.
Hey, man, but shout out to the young hoes, man.
Yeah, man.
We all don't know who the young hoes is. That's the name dub. That's the name that the Washington Mystics have given themselves.
All right.
Um,
Hey.
it was Lauren
Uh,
Beck's idea.
Shaquille
they
Austin
got Ella Deladon up out of there and acting a fool, huh?
acting a fool, bro.
Man, you go ahead and say it, my girl Shakira Austin. Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, you heard what she said.
on the motherfucking tear.
Uh huh.
Hey,
She hooping.
dubs in the chat, man.
She hooping. Yeah, they hooping for sure.
Let's get into it.
I think they're gonna be a scrappy team no matter what playoff matchup they end up getting.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It's the Lynx League anyway.
It's not necessarily guaranteed.
I mean, not
They're
maybe
they're
not
good.
yet.
They're good.
Healthy boy.
They are good if healthy for sure.
It's gonna be a problem in the
If
playoffs.
healthy
I
for
think.
sure.
I think it was their year last year, to be honest.
Yeah, it could have been.
I think it's their so I mean, since we're here, let's talk about it real quick. So y'all, did y'all see the I'm not sure if how deep y'all been to WNBA circles like I do. Like I got my girl, she really fuck with the WNBA. But Jonquel Jones, like she was under a little heat during the All-Star break. She was on live and she was telling somebody like, she feel like they didn't deserve their ring that they got, and another team didn't deserve a ring that they got. Yeah, but I get what she's saying though. Like I think it was just misconstrued what she was saying. She was saying like, we played a team that wasn't fully healthy. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all played a team that wasn't fully healthy. So that's all she was saying, right?
I get it. I hate the deserve conversation in
Yeah, the
championships.
deserve, yeah. But I get
Because
what,
injuries are a part of the game. So
but I get what she's saying though, because she was saying pretty much like, damn, it's unfair that y'all we had to play against, y'all without Nafisa Collier. Like that's unfair. Like and she like shit, y'all was the best team in the league. You know what I'm saying? Without Nafisa Collier, it's like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's like LeBron missing the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course they're gonna lose. So I get what she was saying. I think
I get it.
the way she prefaced it was probably not the best, but I get what you're saying.
I do get it. I think the problem with what she said though again is it's spoken out of emotion, but also um what ifs they never work out well in
Right.
sports conversations. But I do understand her point. I don't think she was being shady or nothing like that. I know
No,
some
no,
people
not
may have
at
took it
all.
down, no.
Not at all.
But
Not at all. I
you
mean,
know,
about her, about
speaking of John Quell though,
Hall of Fame her.
oh for sure. Yeah, that's no question. But speaking of John Quell, um, how dangerous do you think that the Liberty can be in a playoff series this season?
So nobody scares them. I mean, nobody's scared of them,
Hmm.
but with their experience, bro, it's like that's just that old. That's that old box Chevy, bro, that you can hear crank up. And
They're reminding me of the
real good.
13-14 Spurs.
Yes, exactly,
That's what they're reminding me of.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
That regular season didn't look too good,
yeah.
but when they got in that
But
postseason,
you
bro,
so old now. Just make it in.
yeah, that's
Make
it.
it in.
You don't even need
Ain't
home
got to
court.
do
Yeah,
much. Just
yeah.
got to get in.
We've done it all already, so
Yeah,
nothing shocks us.
that's exactly what it feels like.
Hmm.
Now I will say this, here, bro. And you know what? For all the shit that Caitlyn take, bro, nobody be giving. See, I'm gonna say it. I wish Nelson was here because he need to hear this shit, bro.
Hmm.
Nobody be on Unescu's ass like they should be, bro.
Of course not. Of course not.
Unescu, remember, Unescu was pretty much what Caitlyn was before
Hmm.
Caitlyn.
She was COVID Caitlyn.
Handpicked by Kobe.
She was COVID Caitlyn.
Exactly.
Hmm.
She was the white mamba. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Essentially.
Hmm.
I mean, if we're gonna keep it a bean, bro. Unescu been pretty mid in the league, my boy. She had her
She
moment.
she has her moments, but she has not been. Let's put it this way.
I understand it's tough being that one when you're on the same team with Stewie.
Yes
Yeah.
and no. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I say
But
yes and
she's
no.
also a point guard, too. So
That's my point.
Yeah,
Guards have never clashed with bigs. Kobe and Shaq, Magic and Kareem. The guards and you can
style
be that.
wise,
Yeah, you can be that in any shoot. Even if you look at Maya and Sylvia, even though Maya was a guard forward. But my point is, bigs and littles, it don't clash like that.
right.
So no, I'm not going to give her the what's it called the whole Brianna Stewart thing. No,
Not at all.
because it's a big and a little, and we saw both Kobe and Shaq average 30. Magic ain't never not been Magic because Kareem was on that floor, and Kareem was never not
talk
Kareem
about
because
it,
Magic
Pastor.
wasn't on that floor.
Facts.
So yes, a lot of scapegoats. Okay, I want to make sure I have this conversation properly. Caitlyn take a lot of heat because of Caitlyn fans. But if you look at Caitlyn, Caitlyn ain't never been the problem of like nobody talks about basketball unless it's Caitlyn's turnovers. They ignore everything else. And it's a lot to bring to the table. So much so she's a first team all NBA or all WNBA player her rookie year. Last year she was hurt, we know that. But this year she's back to form and way more efficient.
First
Now,
all WNBA.
she's MVP candidate the whole nine, but nobody talking about that part because of the Sophie Cunningham shit. And rightfully so, we're gonna have two first team All NBA players on that team because Kelsey Mitchell gonna make it too.
Yeah,
So yeah, for sure. And even then, again, like you said, like we were saying before, if you're that great, you ain't getting in nobody's way because Kelsey Mitchell ain't getting in Caitlin Clark way.
no.
Who's really on that team that I feel like is kind of Aaliyah Boston's a really interesting case to me, but I want to talk about that next week. I don't think we got enough time to talk about it today.
She's actually hooping this year, bro, and I
She's
love it.
hooping, but so when she came to the league, I'm thinking I think she's a better player than I've always said that she's a better player than Angel Reese. But I felt like
I
she
agree.
was supposed to be. You say you don't?
I agree. No, I agree.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I
She's better than
she
Angel.
was supposed to have been for what Asia is, and I know that there's Brianna there's Brianna and Asia are arguably the greatest players ever. We get that.
Mm-hmm.
Nafisa's right under them. No offense to her, but I mean she's not as decorated as them. It is what it is. I thought that Aaliyah was going to be in the Jonquel Jones-ish kind of range Could get a league MVP.
I think she can.
Multiple.
I think she's still there, bro.
Yeah.
She's in
She's
year four.
young.
She's in year 4.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to get a league MVP playing next to Kelsey and Caitlin.
Hell no, not Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah Boston.
Aaliyah Boston. No. I do think that I was very, very, very high on Aaliyah coming into the league. And I still am. I think she's probably one of my favorite young bigs in the league. It's just really interesting to see what the dynamic of the Fever has been in 3 years like that. Like, they have had such 4 years counting when Aaliyah gets there. Such weird dips of who, and I don't think they're having issues as far as chemistry with whose team is it, but just the identity of either who's the best player or who could be dominant in position. It's very interesting to see what's happening with this
I don't
team.
think so, bro. Because I watch every single Fever game, bro.
Yeah.
And like, if they need a quick bucket, like they giving the ball to Kelsey and getting the fuck out the way, bro.
Yeah, for sure. No, I don't think they have issues clashing. I'm saying that I thought Aaliyah Boston was going to be, like I said, in that range of being an MVP candidate, and it's just like shit, man.
Yeah.
She's playing next to Kelsey, playing next to Caitlin, and it's a lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
I got something to say about that Caitlyn too, about Kelsey too, though. Like, I love Kelsey, but I think people need to pump the brakes about who the best player on that team is, though, bro. For real, for real.
It's Caitlin. Kelsey's the
She's the premier scorer. She's the best scorer in the league. You know what I'm saying? She's the best bucket in the league, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the leading scorer in the league, right? Tell me who's the leading scorer.
Right now, it's
easy. It's the GOAT.
Yeah, it's Asia. Yeah, Asia. Yeah, it's Asia. Yeah.
Who's one? Who's two?
Asia, it's shit. Is it Kelsey too?
Kelsey's two.
Kelsey too. Yeah.
Who's
and then Caitlin's third. Yeah. All right. Yeah, they're flipping. I couldn't remember who's who. It's 1 and 2.
Who leads the league in assists?
Yeah, Caitlin. For sure. She's third in scoring and first in assists.
So I be telling
that tells you who's the best. And look, her turnover's gone down from 8 to 6.
No. They won 8. 8 was a lot, my boy. No, they went down from 6 to 6 to 4.
I thought she didn't average 8.
No, bro, it's 6 to 4.
I could have sworn she averaged 8.
No, bro.
8 turnovers. Okay, cool. So 6 to 4. So she cuts them down by 2. She's averaging 4 turnovers a game. I'm gonna be honest, for a ball dominant guard who's leading the league in assists, and you can say is a top 3 scorer in the league, 4 assists, 4 turnovers I could live with.
Yeah,
that means nothing to me.
4.6 turnovers a game this year
means nothing.
So she went from 5.6 to 5.1 to 4.6.
4.6. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna say she went from 6 to 4.
6 to 4. 6 to 5.
Yeah, 6 to 5.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
and she's leading the league in assists. She was second in assists her rookie year, some shit like that.
I think she probably led the league.
Second, yeah, it was something. I know she was first team all WNBA, so she had been somewhere up there. But the thing is, when you're watching the game, she's clearly a better player than Sabrina. To bring all this back to the original conversation, she's a better player. But I think that because Sabrina plays in the umbrella of the New York Liberty, there's a championship that's to be shown for it. It's easier.
She was a fucking no-show.
She was. No, that was Brianna and John Quell's title. And I mean, as a collective, I mean, shoot, the Liberty that year outside of the Lynx, and I can say this as an Aces fan, we're the best team in the league outside of the Lynx. I just think the Lynx just didn't win it because of the injuries, so on and so forth. So it is what it is. I don't know. I'm very interested to have this conversation, but I am also interested to see what happens with Sabrina going forward. I think she plays for a really big market, but playing for a big market is kind of what has been an umbrella for a lot of things that other players get slandered for.
Yeah.
Or not slandered for, critiqued for. Slander's a high word.
Yeah. I mean, but with the fanfare, like, remember all the triple doubles and this, that, and the third? Like, all right, cool. That shit was cool. Now that you're in the league, bro, it's like, like, if you really that girl, bro, you ain't even get selected for the FIBA game, for the FIBA, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even on that roster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not taking away nothing from nobody on that roster, but because you got always on there. You got Caitlin, Kelsey, Jackie Young. You know what I'm saying? Some dogs on there.
For sure.
Come on now.
I'm gonna tell you who I've been really a fan of watching. Not a fan of watching. Who I've enjoyed watching this year. Kiki Rice has been really.
I'm watching her right now, bro.
That's kind of why I brought it up. Look, Kiki Rice has been hooping.
She's so cold, bro.
Yeah, she's nice.
She's so.
Um, um, the last 4 years of the league, we're going to be good for the next 15.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
WNBA. By the time we get to WNBA 40 or whatever we coming, I think it's WNBA 40.
Hey,
Yeah.
one of my favorite women hoopers of all time, right here, bro. Still in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was gonna be a star in the league, to be honest, but Zaya Cook.
Mm-hmm.
But Zaya's so cold, bro. It's like she's hard, bro.
I
Did
like
she come from Tennessee?
Nah, she went to South Carolina too.
Oh, okay.
Olivia Miles' nickname, the Spectacle. That shit is hard. That shit is hard.
Hey,
That's hard.
I've had the privilege of watching Olivia Miles in person twice.
I wish. When they come to my. Hopefully, she plays in Unrivaled. When they come back for Unrivaled, I'm going.
I watched her twice, bro.
Yeah.
And in person, dog, you just see how she just like you can see it on TV, bro. But in person, dog, you just see how she just moves and
Mm-hmm.
how she plays at her own pace. Like she slow it down or she can speed it down.
Another player who I know she hasn't played with Fee much, but another thing where because it'll be a guard and a big, you're not going to have an issue um of both of them being greats in the league at the same time. You're not.
For sure.
The only thing that sucks about this Nafisa Collier situation is because media conversation is really what builds up league MVPs a lot of time. We know this. Things can kind of be so uniform and unilateral from time to time in the WNBA
Mhm.
that I feel like she could have a Nafisa Collier season, but playing next to Olivia Miles, we may really be in a situation where she never wins a league MVP.
That's why Fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're there. Her chance to win it.
Was that year
Yeah,
that Asia it was last year, and
got hurt,
yep.
and then came back.
And then Asia came and won them 13 straight games, and
Then she got hurt again in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The playoffs don't count for that.
It sucks.
Asia just went nuclear though.
Yeah, she went and won 17 straight games. I think it was.
It was right after
Awesome. Right after they beat them behind. Yeah, when they lost by 51, said this will never happen again.
Yeah. By 50.
They didn't lose another game the rest of the year until the playoffs, until the finals. Matter of fact, because they lost one game to Phoenix in the finals. They didn't lose another one.
They went on a stupid run.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, and it was it was like right after All Star, bro. And won in every way possible. Close, blowouts, situational. It didn't matter. It is honestly one of the best runs I've ever seen in any sport. I like bar none. It was crazy.
Insert Michael Jordan meme.
Yeah.
Took it personal.
Took it personal. Once that 51-point loss happened, and sometimes we've seen that, right? Where that's all you need.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all you need.
For sure. Because up to that point, they had a very up and down season.
Mm-hmm.
Good at all that season.
Yep. Coming back as champs and kind of was like smelling themselves a little bit, and it was like, oh no, they weren't coming back. Wait. The Link? No, they weren't. The Lynx won, or the Liberty won that year, because the Liberty won in 24.
Liberty, yeah.
The Liberty won in 24. They won in 23. I think, yeah, because Asia was she a 4-time champ, 3-time champ? 4. So yeah, the Aces won in 21.
Or 4-time MVP.
3-time champ. Aces won in 21, 23, and 25, or something like that. Yeah. 21, 23, 25. Because they lost in the finals, but she won MVP in 20 in the bubble.
No, see, they got 3 rings, yeah. Yeah, 3 rings.
21, 23, and 25?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's been every other year. Because I know the Liberty was in 24. Who the hell was 22? Was that Seattle?
I don't think Seattle was that in 22.
I think Brianna left on a win.
Stewie did leave on a win. Was that?
And that was 22. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 22.
Yeah.
Didn't Stu retire after that? I'm not Stu.
Sue Bird retired after. Yeah. That was 20. Yeah, that was 22. Seattle won. Yeah, Seattle won in 22. Yep. Had to have been because she went to New York.
This is your.
Played.
I think this is your fourth for her, ain't it?
Yeah, I think she went to New York, played for a year, and then won a championship. So that would be 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Who won the who won the other
Who
finals?
won the bubble?
Because Asia won two. Who won the other one?
Jackie Young.
Mm-mm. Jackie Young won there.
Then it
Asia
has to be.
Asia won the last two. So it was the one.
It's Gray or Plume.
It
Hold
was
on.
yeah, probably Kelsey probably.
Asia won 2021. Kalia Cooper. Oh, they won in 21. No. I'm tweaking.
Khalil won with the Mercury.
The Mercury.
No, Chicago. Khalil won with Chicago.
They played the Mercury.
Chicago.
Okay, so the Aces won
Didn't Candace
22.
win with Chicago
The
too?
Aces
Or am I
won
tripping?
22, 23, and 25. The Storm won in 20.
Storm won in 20. Yes. Storm.
The Aces won 22, 23. They went back to back in 25.
Yeah, they went back to back.
Yes, that's what happened. Okay.
I still who won? Who won that? What you call it though?
Who won the what?
Who won the other Finals MVP? Chelsea.
Chelsea Gray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea got one, and then Asia got the last two.
We got the other two.
Chelsea averaged 18-6. Good God. Sheesh. 3-1 over the Connecticut Sun.
Some Blue Devil, man.
Yep. Yeah, man. 2020. Yeah. Yep. Damn. Well, I think we've done it and done it all, y'all boys.
Yep.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. What you got?
Were we gonna talk about the Kyrie speculation or no?
No, I said it wasn't really nothing to talk about unless
Oh yeah, that's true.
because it wasn't.
All right.
It ain't nothing that's like officially in the tea leaves. It's just kind of.
It's not like Clay when he
No.
so,
It's not
yeah.
that. It's potentially Dallas looking at just blowing up everything and rebuilding from scratch, which doesn't shock me. Getting a new head coach, plus a new young budding superstar. Yeah, that's about what you do.
Yeah.
If Spoelstra wasn't like that, I would have said get Jason Kidd over there to Giannis in Miami.
Hell no. To have him playing point guard again? No, thank you.
No, that is a smart move for early in the career to see the game as a point guard. I don't think he ever thought that
No, I
Giannis
just
was going
don't
to be
think
a
that
point guard.
Giannis's body would handle playing point guard today.
He's not going to play point guard. That was just something he does as early in their careers to establish to help them with their court vision and establish them with the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he did have Cooper Flag doing it too. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. And low key, when Jason Kidd was assistant coach of the Lakers, Brown was a point guard.
Well, LeBron should always be a point guard, but that's another story for another day.
Phil Handy is also rejoining and linking back up with LeBron in Philly as well.
Yeah.
That's hard.
We saw that. We know he on the Clutch payroll.
Yeah, for sure. He coached Clutch.
Deep in the Clutch payroll.
Yeah, he coached Clutch. We know that. It's Coach Clutch. Niggas know that. But listen, we appreciate y'all, man. Till next week, we'll be back to talk about week 1, week 0's results, and week 1 in the college football spectacle. It has been great. It's been another episode of GFTS. We'll see y'all next week. We out.
Peace.